Into what could be the best years of his career, Smitty. Who does he remind you of?
You know, a lot like Kevin Garnett in his prime. The way he can impact both sides of the floor. He's cagey with the three-point shot, but he also has a...
Bill by 14. Knocks it loose. Davis, the pass to Hopkins. New Orleans moving the ball around. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Gordon. Doesn't go that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
I just thought the defense was porous. Got any shot they wanted, really, for most of the evening.
I'll give them credit. Even though they were facing very little resistance, they refused to play down to the level of their competition.
Money, and it's Orlando with the night.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Frazier. Here's Haston. It's hauled in by the Magic. Riley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Rubio, and he converts the layup. Rubio's got his first basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Earlier, David Aldridge had a chance to speak with head coach Alvin Gentry. D.A., what'd you find out?
Yeah, Kevin, he knows they're playing a team with big finishers that can swing momentum with a dunk and really get going with those highlight reel plays. Because of that, he said they're going to have to collapse the wing on defense and try to turn this team into a jump shooting one. We'll see who wins that battle, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Money, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Riley, the pass to Rubio. Here's Wiley. Here's Money. Frazier covering. Here's Wiley. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta. With the clock winding down, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time. Fighting to get proper position. Then slamming home the putback.
Sheer hustle and wheel out there. He wanted the ball more, and he went up and got it with some style.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. We've got plenty of great ball handlers in this game, but when you talk about the best of the best, Steve, who comes to mind? Great ball handlers in the league right now.
I think Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, James Harden, Chris Paul, Kemba Walker, those are some of the names that stand out for me, and those are kind of the guards. But for me, now you're starting to see Giannis Antetokounmpo, the guys at that size, Kevin Durant being able to handle the basketball. So those names are the kind of the names that stick out for me.
For Orlando, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Kelly Olynyk comes from a basketball family in Canada. His mom was a scorekeeper for the Raptors. His dad coached at Toronto University and actually cut Steve Nash from the junior national team. Wow.
And really focused on establishing dominance down low. And guys, it's working.
They have played physical, they have owned the paint, and they have built up a decent lead here in the first.
They get a hand on it. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Well, since the All-Star break, these point guards been doing their share of work on the boards. Take a look at their rebounding numbers in the second half of the season. Hey, look at Money, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And as you can see by his spot on that list, guys, very few point guards in the league can rebound like he can. I mean, he has a knack for always being in the right place when the shot goes out.
I love point guards who are not afraid to mix it up in the paint and get on the glass.
Here's Wiley. He's got 14, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Money. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now with Kelly Olynyk, one of those kids who played guard but hit a big growth spurt in high school. Next thing you know, Smitty, he's a 7-footer with perimeter skills.
And he's not bad, Kevin, inside as well. He can score at all 3 levels.
That one is no good. Pelicans trail by 18. Pass to Howell. Here's Hopkins. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. 9 points in the game so far.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's Money. It's hauled in by Frazier.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from their mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a long arc.
Trend over the last several months for Davis.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output. You really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start. And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Magic leading by 17.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Lets it go from deep. Riley with the rebound. Riley's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
There's the triple. Orlando grabs the miss.
He's trying to shoot his way out of this slump. It is not to be.
Here's Money. Graham defending. And it's good for 2. Linux got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
The pass to Hopkins. He kicks it to Graham. Tipped away. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Rubio's got the ball. Here's Money. Graham defending. And that one drops. And it's 9 points for Aaron Gordon.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Let's take a look at some numbers for Rubio. This past month, he's really set himself apart. 3rd in steals, 5th in assists, and also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And it's his lightning-quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also, his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Smitty, no doubt you had an outstanding jump shot. Talk about the difference in approach when you're a catch-and-shoot guy versus a pull-up off the dribble shoot.
Yeah, catch and shoot is obviously totally different mechanics, Kevin. You're waiting for somebody to pass it. You're obviously getting your vision, get your feet right, and obviously shooting the basketball. Pulling up off the dribble, sometimes it tends to what the defense gives you. And that is an art to see guys like Steph and those guys, Kevin Durant and LeBron, who's added that to being able to be comfortable shooting the basketball off the dribble. That is the hardest part about shooting, pulling up off the dribble versus catch and shoot.
So as a great shooter, you think that is just, that's the very top. Your admiration is very high for guys that can do that well.
Yeah, because you don't have time to get your feet set and get your mechanics right when the ball is in the air versus having it in your hand.
Here's Money following the score by New Orleans.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Randall against Gordon from 15 feet away. Jump shot is good that time. Randall's got his first points of the night.
This is what it means to be a catalyst. This offense helps set the tone for a lot of what they do.
Here's Wiley. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting just 35% to start the game. Covered by Rubio. bang that time.
And that has been a huge problem for him here early in this game.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Wiley, the pass to Olenek. Orlando moving the ball around. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Count the basket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
On offense here are the Pelicans. Here's Graham, and he lays it straight in. Graham's got 6 points.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Kept alive. Here's Gordon. Right through the knee for the layup.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
26 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Graham. Misses the three. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on an 18-7 run. It's up a 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Not the most comfortable shot for Rubio, but give him credit. He doesn't turn it down.
Graham kicks to Randall. Over Gordon. And so it's Orlando having no problems at all. Up 29 points and into the next quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
And I felt like in that first period, the difference really was their ability to execute offensively.
Yes, and make the extra pass. I love that about their game. So far tonight, extremely unselfish.
7-4 now for the Pelicans. The shot. And Orlando again with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Kicks it to Augustine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Olenek. Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Orlando's gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Covered by Rubio. Here's the 3. No good. Shot missing. And Orlando will come the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Meyer passes to Olenek, and it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Gordon, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Money.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Pass to Randall. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Count it.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Money. He's got 14. They get it back. And Wiley gets it to go. Wiley's got 20.
and the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Money passes to Wiley. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Gordon over to help. Feeds it to Randall. Hasty, covered by Rubio. Hasty lays it up off the glass.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, it went right to the hole. Great decision-making there.
The Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Money passes to Olenek, and the dunk by Olenek.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olenek has some lift.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Hasty, covered by Rubio. Randall outside. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Wiley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding. A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Inside, and he dunks it down.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them, defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And sometimes innovations can bring you back to where you started, Steve. Could we see that with post-play in the future?
You know, I don't know if it'll be a lot of post-play from dominant bigs. I think the post-play will come back a little bit more in the form of a lot of these smaller guards are posting up a little bit more than they did, I would say, in the last 5 or 6 years.
Here's Money. 14 points for him. To the inside. And that's going to be too many steps. That's the whistle on the travel.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Money. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
He stacks up points. Reason why? Because that's his mindset. He wants to carry the load, and clearly is successful at it.
Here's Haston. Good. He has 5.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Money. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
Here's Holland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Here's Money. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Money's got 9 points in the quarter.
Didn't have any problem knocking that one down. Another defensive lapse leading to 2 more.
Poke loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio.
And now a look at Kelly Olynyk. Some numbers on him. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 2nd in steals, 2nd in field goal percentage. And he's also got the 2nd best three-point percentage in the league. An absolute dead-eye from beyond.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals. He's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from it.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
Haston, covered by Rubio. It's tipped, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Here's Money, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the New Orleans Pelicans. The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for it. New Orleans making a switch here. Graham's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Hopkins, the pass to Frazier. Knocked loose. Pass to Holland. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got his second bucket tonight.
This is what you want from AD, to use his size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunities.
Here's money.
Oh,
Jam! I mean, just beautiful.
I totally agree.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Takes the three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his third of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Pass to Hopkins. Back to Davis. That misses off the backboard.
A high percentage look from the mid-range. Might have been surprised that he was so wide open.
Here's money. Graham defending. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 7 points in the game.
High percentage look inside. Rubio always looking to maximize the value of the possession.
Here's Hopkins. And the three ball is good.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Davis with the double team. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Here's money. 28 points for him. Orlando moving the ball around. Wiley the pass to Gordon. Here's money. Just 4 to shoot. Misses off the left eye. New Orleans got into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And now Orlando on the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Olenek up and down at the free throw line early in his career, but with his touch, he's bound to become more consistent.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And that's a foul called on money. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Tice. Olenek is covering. And the pass to Graham.
Not much success from beyond the arc for him here. They should look to work it inside a little bit more and get some easy looks in the paint.
Here's money. Graham defending. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. And Wiley gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And here is Graham. He's got 6, and it's blocked by Gordon.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And there's some entertainment value in the windmill.
Oh, a rim shaker and a wrist breaker. The Pelicans shooting 46% on their attempts in the second quarter. Last break, here come the Magic. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Graham kicks to Tice. Passes it to Graham to stop the run. You can't get that one. Gordon with the defensive effort. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Money. Graham defending. Money passes to Wiley. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City, what a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And checking out New Orleans, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And I think for New Orleans, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
That's been the key. This coaching staff knows what their strengths are. They play to those strengths. That's how they've gotten the most out of their talent.
It's good on the putback. Frazier's got his first bucket of the night.
You have to box him out or he's going to beat you to the glass on both sides of the floor.
And the basket by Gordon.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Here's Graham. And he overshot that one, missing.
Tough to cut into a lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
Finally, the pass to Money. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Graham. No good from 11 feet. Orlando's gone off with the three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. It's blocked. 1:03 left in the first half. Pass to Tice for 3. They get the rebound. Frazier misses from close range.
That was very tight defense. He tried to force the layup anyway. I think that was a questionable decision. How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his third in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
Some changes for New Orleans. Augustine's checked in. Randall subbed in for Frazier. And it's blocked. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Tipped away. And here they come. Money passes to Olynyk. Basket counts. Olynyk's got 8 here in the quarter.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And so it's the Orlando Magic enjoying the kind of gigantic.
Kevin, thanks. Alongside Coach Alvin Gentry. Alvin, what sorts of adjustments are you going to make in the second half?
Well, we just got to get ourselves organized. We got to get back. We got to take better shots. You know, the problem that we have is we're taking bad shots and they're running out on them. We just got to take good shots and we got to get back and get our defense set.
Best defense is offensive efficiency. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoops fans. NBA halftime show on 2K Sports. DJ, Jack, Jet. Orlando had no problems getting going. They opened up the game knocking down shots and defending extremely well, going on a blazing 15-2 run. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Welcome back, folks. The downtown skyline of Orlando, Florida, looking especially striking tonight. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Orlando's gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. Olenek is out there with Gordon. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Wiley. And it's money in at the point. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. Well, for New Orleans, shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Monday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
Took him no time at all on that one. Money's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Magic. Poked loose. Randall dishes to Graham. And they call the foul, so a chance at the... line for one more coming up.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is where he shows both skill and body control along with the attack mindset.
To the inside. And the dunk by Olenek.
He is pouring it on here offensively. Olenek looks to be warmed up.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Money. Uses both hands to slide it down.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Graham. Lets it go with the three. Wiley with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Money. Graham defending. Hit it from 12. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Covered by Rubio. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. New Orleans making a switch here. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. And here's the fast break. And it's Gordon missing. Well, for New Orleans, shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Here's Howland, covered by Rubio. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hastings. True on the 14-footer. He has 7. Magic have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
You're looking now at some numbers here for Randall. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. He's averaging about 19 points per, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instinct. You see teams trying to keep a body or two on him, but that's easier said than done.
Odd pass to Gordon. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Poked away. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Wiley. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Puts it up. That one misses. So Orlando will take it the other way. Kicks it out to Rubio. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Usually on the front end of the catch and fire. Rubio on the finishing end right there.
He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Hopkins. And again, no good by New Orleans.
If you try to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
Wiley, the pass to Money. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. New Orleans has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Haston. And no good. The tri-spell continuing for him. Here's Money. And he's got 41. New Orleans making a switch here. Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. The Pelicans have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Outside, Davis. Olynyk is covering. Back to Davis. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Money. 43 points in the game. The dish to Olynyk. Wiley, the pass to Money. Three-pointer. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Another triple. And that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
While we have a chance, here are the NBA's assist leaders for the second half of the season. When you look at Money, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Ricky Rubio. He really does a great job leading his team. Such an unselfish player.
The highlight reel pass has become a calling card for both of these fellas since the halfway point.
Here's Holland, covered by Rubio. Clock at 4, and that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's the pass to Romero. Can they get it? Wiley with the rebound. Wiley's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And the dunk by Olynyk.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb. That's what's extending this league. The right plays, right time, and good finishing.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover had it, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Here's Money. Non-stop scoring machine here. To the left side wing. Stolen by Gordon. Here's Money. Odd pass to Gordon. That one doesn't go.
And the play looked good there for a second. Just couldn't finish.
Well, the pass has to be on point. Then the catch and flush just doesn't work out here.
And no good that time. Money passes to Rubio. Yes, that goes in. Rubio's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's another fast break bucket. And this is the pace, though, guys, that's been working for them. They are winning the battle in transition. Look for them to keep pushing the tempo.
A nice job of converting. But what really makes this play, the league pass.
Orlando's gotten 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. On the wing, Gordon. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
New Orleans has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Money, and he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, they are dominating the second half.
I like that they're trying to maximize the value of each possession, and you know their coach likes it.
Ball's not loose. Stolen by Rubio. And another fast break opportunity here for the Magic. Here we go.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Orlando's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Odd pass to Gordon. Augustine with the steal. To end the run. Orlando grabs the miss. Riley's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. This is to Augustine. Defended by Gordon. 6 to shoot. Nabbing another steal.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. Absolute. Pest on the defensive end. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. And the Pelicans making a change. Graham's checked in. And both free throws good for Gordon. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Pass to Olynyk over Augustine. Olynyk can't hit. New Orleans has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Knocked away. Out to the right wing. And again, New Orleans has no up.
Yeah, it just seems whatever they do, nothing's working right now to stop the bleeding.
It takes an effort on both ends of the floor, and you have to find the right matchup to exploit.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Graham kicks to Frazier. Down low, here's Augustine, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Here's Wiley, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he makes good on the way. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, you love the fearless, aggressive attitude. Doesn't let size matter.
The minute you back down, everyone can sense it. Then you're in trouble.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Takes the 13-footer. They get it back. Shot by Frazier, no good. Orlando's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Rubio, right side. First trip to the line for him here.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
No good on the free throw.
What you get with Rubio, good size for a guard, terrific playmaker, and trying to become a better scorer.
No luck that time either. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Hopkins. 1 second left. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
You know, this is the discipline you need to play with. At this level, number of possessions matters.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Magic out in front, running away with it. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for New Orleans right now, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. It's Augustine, top the key, and shot on the way. Orlando grabs the miss.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
And he's doing it efficiently, taking makeable shots. That's led to a high percentage from the field.
Pass to Hopkins from past the arc. The shot, no good. And Orlando the other way now. Rubio finds Gordon. Poke loose. Pass to Olynyk. And he gets the bucket. Olynyk's got 22 points.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
shot. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And they could have used that trying to cut into this lead. He's been off all night.
Money passes to Wiley. It's stolen by Randall. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And the Pelicans miss again. Magic shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. And the basket by Olenek.
Just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
Randall passes to Hopkins. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Hammers it home. The power shot the break.
Well, the pace, the big plays they're making, this is a statement run right here.
Hard to remember the last time they've missed. These guys are having fun right now.
The Pelicans have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. And another fast break opportunity here for the Magic. Here we go. Basket counts. Money's got 58.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Here's Hopkins. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And since halftime, he has just...
Oh!
Yes. He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Pelicans shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Augustine. To the middle. They could use a bucket. Rebound by Olenek. Olenek's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
And the basket by Rubio.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on deep.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Gordon against Randall. Here's Hopkins. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the New Orleans Pelicans. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And the pass to Holland. New Orleans moving it around. From outside, off the mark. And the Magic with possession. 15 points in a row. A good run right now. Teardrop shot. And Wiley gets it to go. Wiley's got 34.
You can tell he is on a mission down the stretch. Attack offensively and build on this lead.
Here's Tice. 6 on the shot clock. And Gordon over to help. Passes to Hopkins. From the left block. Uses the glass to drop it in.
And with that much needed basket, he finally ends that 17-0 run by the Magic.
Here's Money. He can't hit that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Wiley with the rebound.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
He misses the free throw. He's off on the second. New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Lets it go from deep. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Second chance opportunities. They're great equalizer.
The Magic have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. And Rubio kicks to Gordon. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. That's 28 points for Aaron Gordon.
Excellent setup. Rubio scopes out the weakness in the defense, then exploits it.
Pass to Hopkins from outside the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Money. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
In the first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more assists. Remarkable.
Pass to Tice. Inside, Olynyk with the steal. It's tipped. Here's Wiley. Kicks it out to Rubio. Here's Money. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up again. They get it again. And that one is good. And that's now 30 points for Aaron Gordon.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Hopkins, defended by Gordon. Here's Money, a 3. Augustine grabs the board. To the paint, will it go? Howard, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pelican shooting a low 30% right now on ugly offensive performance. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Here are the Magic now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Money passes to Gordon. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that. That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Graham kicks to Augustine. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Here's Money. Pelicans pull it in. Augustine's got 4 rebounds in this game. Another steal. Here's Money. And another one goes. Amazing.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
New Orleans moving the ball around. There's the pass to Hopkins. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
I don't know what's happened to him in this second half, but he's been terrible from deep.
Here's Money. Good on the three-point shot.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pulls up on the wing, and it's Orlando with another.
he's been unstoppable here, Lee, trying to shut the door and turn the lights out.
Knocks it loose. Passes it to Tice. Pass to Hopkins. Shoots it. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Especially in this quarter. He's had a few shots that looked like they would fall, but things haven't gone his way.
Olynyk can't hit. Well, for New Orleans, shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Covered by Rubio. Kicks to Augustine. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Trying his luck deep. Rebound by the Magic. Money's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Olynyk.
And they like him to be aggressive. I mean, I think Olynyk has the talent to be a difference maker offensively.
Hopkins, the pass to Augustine. 1:27 left in the game. Count it, good.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Money.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
The pass to Hopkins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one goes. And so he makes both from the line. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Right side, Gordon. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And a little frustration now, missing on the catch and flush.
You know, because it's all about timing, just unable to connect. One of those plays you really want back.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Hits it from three-point range.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
AD has improved the outside shot, but what you love even more is his dominance in the paint.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one, they have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll
Thank you.